you talk a little bit about financing options of what you've seen in the space? And I'm happy to elaborate too on some of the research we've been doing as the partners we've worked with too.
So depending on if you already have a relationship with the actual owners of that route. So like, for example, a lot of the routes that my dad has purchased have been through personal relationships that he already had with these owners. So they were trying to retire. They've already been in the business 20 years. They've known my dad for 20 years. He's been in the depot. He's been working in the company, having a route. They already know who and what he's about. So they trust him to say, hey, I'm trying to get out the business. Are you willing to take over? You know what I'm saying? That's the first step right there. With that being said, when they're coming to him, they obviously know my dad has a little bit of money to put up front that we can put down. That usually comes down to like 20% or so of the total price. So if it's a $200,000 route, we might be putting down 20,000, 40,000, whatever that would be, right? So I'm looking at that as the first number of how much do I have to put down to make this person feel comfortable that I'm serious. So that's the first number we're looking at. And the second number we're looking at is, are they going to let me finance everything through them, or will I have to go through the bank? And if I'm going through the bank, Bimbo or any of the bakeries, they have their partnership institutions that lend out money. The interest rate is a little bit higher, but it's still going to allow you to work it off because it's directly with them. So every week, they're just taking out whatever your loan amount is out of your paycheck. So instead of you having to even worry about sending them the money, they're just going to take it out directly out of whatever you ordered for that week. So that's the cool part about getting the financing directly from the company. Now, depending if you're getting the truck, if you're getting all the other things that come with the business, like if they're going to give you an employee and all that sort of stuff. Usually the way we do it, we usually get the truck and we usually don't get an employee. So you get the route and you get the truck, but no employee. And then what we would do is we would try to finance a certain percentage. So besides the down payment that we're getting, we're trying to finance as well a percentage from the owner. Hey, can you give me 50,000, 100,000 from you that I don't need to take out a loan on that amount. So I can pay you directly. So I'll pay you 300 a week or 200 a week on top of whatever I'm paying my loan over here. So then that way I don't have to pay that higher interest rate to the loan and to the bank, because you know I'm taking over your business. You obviously chose me because you know that I'm trustworthy and we're building a relationship. So now you get that quote unquote tax-free retirement money from me as well. So that's where the opportunity from an owner's financing and like kind of creative financing between the down payment, the owner's financing, as well as the bank financing.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of cash seller financing in this space, and actually some financing, like Chris mentioned, sometimes at a high interest rate, though, directly through the bakeries. But I was also going to say we are working with a couple SBA lenders as well to try to make that an option in the bread space, or some of the projects we've got actively working right now as well.